What's going on, Creased family? Welcome back to another episode of the Creased podcast.
Gang.
My name is Casita. You are with the gang. I'm here with my boy Trey. What's going down, Trey?
What's up, dog? Back again, episode 59. Back at it. Yes, sir. About to hop on this one, then we're going to go on vacation. So let's get this one rolling.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. Long awaited vacation, but got to get the work done first. Let's start off with the L meter. Kind of jam-packed week. Not necessary. I mean, it was hard to report on it, but everything out of control. We got Trav Frag ones. We got the 50 EA access on sneakers. We got New Balance 2002 R protection pack. We got pollen ones. Just L's everywhere for me. Yeah.
Undoubtedly. I mean, it was all over the board. I mean, we talked about Virgil and his 72 or whatever it was, up to 400 shoes he's up to now. We knocked out 50 in 5 days, and I got exactly 0 pairs. So I took a week of L's straight on that one. So much unappreciated. And then of course the Travis Frag lows. I could have entered at least 100 more raffles, and I still think I wouldn't have hit.
Took the words right out of my mouth, man. It's just disgust, man. I can go on and on about how disturbing it is nowadays trying to buy shoes and just the movement of the sneaker culture when it comes to purchasing. I think it just needs a nice facelift. I think it can use a touch up, and
good point.
I mean, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to compete nowadays. You know, everybody wants to buy their stuff online.
Yeah.
You know what? That's for a whole different topic. Let's talk about what we do have. KOTD, what you rocking? What's the heat?
All right, you ready? So
I need it.
Yeah, I've been pulling out a lot of like old stuff and just kind of getting out the back of the closet, seeing what we can get out. But today I'm gonna pull out something recent. So what I got this week is going to be the once worn now unds iron gray Sky Blazer Low. The Sky Blazer Low, the iron gray version. So I did just get this one recently. Did come up on the other pair as well. Got that one coming in, but this one is super fire. I think this one's much more wearable on a daily basis, so I do enjoy that about it. I just love how it fits with the double laces and everything. But the two tongues, I will say it gets a little bit tight right here, just because of where the two tongues are like really thick, where the most thickness is right here. But other than that, I think it's a fantastic shoe. You get the mid-top type look. All right, I'm gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it one time because it is what it is. This foam piece right here, I don't really have a problem with it. My problem with it is that it just starts like minorly tearing away.
Okay.
And like, I don't know if that's the look we're going for, or just like it's supposed to just have wear, or what it is. But it just, it's minor, but like I can tell over time rocking these. If I were to rock these for, I wore these to work one day, but if I were to wear these out and about to a festival or something all day, or wear them walking around for 6 to 8 hours, I could see there being a big problem, especially if I was wearing pants. So that's what I'll say about these. But otherwise, fantastic shoe. Very happy to have my first Sky in my collection. And man, iron gray.
Super solid shoe, sweet shoe, great colorway. I think that was the better colorway of the two that dropped in that drop. Yeah, man, you did that. Congrats. Yeah, that's a great looking piece right there, man.
Thank you, sir. How about yourself?
I don't know.
Best part of the show.
I know it's not. Why you always say that, man? All right, man. This is a nice little recent pickup. I got these one lows, you know what I'm saying? Something light for the summer, something easy.
Yeah.
So, it's just white, neutral gray, one lows. Very nice, very icy. Happy with it, I think these are the better of the all whites of the summers. Of course, no one can ever top the Air Force One, but this is definitely the killer, I think, for the summer. So this and the 11 lows, which I did not see a lot of 11 lows this year.
I agree.
Which was very weird considering it was a very hot shoe in the last 5 years, even, So the one low is really where it's at. And this is the OG with the nice tongue tag and not the super huge tongue. not the SE model. I have an SE model.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not the same.
Yeah, it's just not the same, but
it's a different look. It's a different vibe to me for sure.
Yeah, I like that.
I use those more as beaters for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, these are beaters, whatever. All right. What are y'all rocking? We'd love to see it below. Use our hashtag CreasedPod.
You already know.
To get featured on a social media post, or maybe our next episode. All right.
All of the above. Yes.
Absolutely.
We can jump right into fresh out the box, our first segment of the day. We'll jump right into the guy, Mr. Pharrell Williams. Him and Adidas are debuting his brand new model. So, man, Pharrell, we've been seeing his model for what? Probably his NMDs. We just talked about the 20th anniversary of their first album he dropped. So yeah, now we got his first real model with I guess it'd be his first real model, right? His debut. It's called the Sichona. So we did get to see, thanks to Lil Uzi Vert and Mr. Pharrell himself, they debuted the green pair, which is friends and family only. Also, we're not going to mention the other station that does the shopping stuff, but Pharrell was on there and gave a lot of good hints on the friends and family stuff. But the blue pair is kind of what we got the real first look at. It's constructed of a prime knit upper, there's a sock-like upper, of course. Everybody, that was kind of the vibe a couple of years ago, I want to say, but I think this model really brings it back. I think it's a good little addition to this one. But it obviously joins fused at the midsole. Ankle collar features elastic ribbed cuffed, silver tongue pull tab. Other than that, human race is stamped right across the lateral midfoot upper, etched throughout the entire outsole for traction. Dorsal fin tag on the heel counter. That's not bad at all. Other than that, the insole features a grass background and acupuncture hotspots for the feet. We have no confirmation on the release date of these or on the boost technology. But it is a fire model, and big shout out to the man Pharrell Williams on getting this. This is just another continuation of all the great things he's got going on. But is this model a breath of fresh air for you, or is this something you think we've kind of seen them roll out a little bit before? Is this kind of a takedown model of some of their old stuff? What do you think?
Man, where do we start with this? It is always nice to see a brand new silhouette.
Yeah,
I will say that this is almost not original. Not very original whatsoever. It does give you very BYW, the Adidas BYW basketball shoe. Then there's also like a Yeezy 450, Yeezy 380 kind of concept in there as well. Yeah. It's very hard to not see it, even if you wanted to not see it.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? So, but the shoe nonetheless is a beautiful shoe. I think it does look very nice. The elastic rib at the top really sets it off, even though we have seen that on the Ultra Boost mids. It's not original. Again, not a very original design. The outsole is pretty cool. I like the human race thing etched across in the dorsal fin. Okay, just because you can, you should. So not everything, but that, yes.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna go the other way on these. I think this is a good model. I think he took a lot of different pieces from good models and put them all together. As you mentioned, with the sock-like fit up top from BYW, and then you got the toe box, or the toe, how it rides up, kind of looks like a little bit of an Ultra Boost to me. NMD, kind of how it just kicks up right in the front, and then you got the all original outsole. So I think with where they're at with using the technology they have with Adidas, he did about as good as he could have done in making his brand new own model. I like how the laces kind of snake throughout the side of the shoe. I think that's a different kind of look. But other than that, I think he did a good job with what he had. The outsole is a one of a kind. So I assume we'll see that going forward, or some kind of iteration of that if he has any more models. But I think he did a good job. I'm not mad at this at all. I'm ready to see some more colorways of it. But would you take this over an NMD?
Oh, every day. This is easily better than an NMD.
See, I didn't think you were going to say that.
This may be better than. I won't say that's better than Yeezys, but depending on how it rides, how it feels, the price point as well, availability. There's certain factors that go into debuting a new silhouette and having it reach success. The NMD, just as we're mentioning it, was a very hot shoe back in 2014, 15, around that time, whenever it first debuted. And, though it was pulling numbers at first, and then of course it lost its steam as Ultra Boost started debuting and like other stuff started debuting for the Adidas brand. But hopefully this takes off for Pharrell in the right direction. And hopefully it's available for everybody. That way we can do a mail call if we need to do that.
What do you know? What do you know?
You never know. Yeah.
Well, breath of fresh air. What does that mean? I don't even know what getting shoes I want means anymore.
All right. Yeah. Again, in today's day and age, getting your shoes is all the challenge in itself. So
we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Yeah. Somebody else that's going to be challenged is going to be the Authentic Brand Group. They recently just bought Reebok from Adidas for a deal worth $2.5 billion. That is, big B's over here. This is just after this is after Adidas bought Reebok in 2006 for $3.8 billion. They did that in hopes of competing with Nike.
Just a slight $1.3 billion loss.
Yeah, nothing to a real boss.
No worries.
Like anything that's super light. That's
Kanye money.
That's that's one run of Omnicomps. If you really tried it. So even with the likes of Kanye West, Beyonce, and even people like Pharrell, like we mentioned earlier, throughout a 15-year course, does not look like Three Stripes was able to come on top of Nike. So this deal will now allow Adidas to concentrate more on their core values. ABG, in essence, where a lot of people don't know who ABG is, neither did I had to do my research. So they're a brand management group based out of New York. They manage huge, big-time celebrities, Marilyn Monroe, Shaquille O'Neal. They also house brands like Forever 21, Brooks Brothers, Aeropostale, Juicy Couture. So what their plan is with Reebok is to keep the integrity, the innovation, and the values. Now, considering the stores that I just mentioned, which none of them were Foot Locker finish line champs.
That's correct.
How do you feel Reebok is going to stay on par with what this is going to happen in their company versus standing alone? I just want to preface this because it's just like,
go ahead.
I think Reebok's really going to go under. Like this will make Reebok pay less. I have that feeling because though like brands like Aeropostale, Brooks Brothers, Forever 21, those are super successful brands, and they run of the mill type of things, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think Reebok has that. Even though so Reebok's coming off of a great year. They had endorsements with Cardi B. They had the Eric Emanuel joints. Yep. They were bringing who else did they say? Montrezl Harrell. They've had some sort of redemption. Sean Witherspoon. Yeah. He's
all of them.
No, he didn't do no Reeboks.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I thought you were saying Adidas. You're talking about Reeboks.
Yeah. Reebok's coming off of a pretty strong year,
big for what they comparatively have done. But I want to say a few things real quick. I wish Master P ended up buying them.
That would have been hard.
That was a big mistake in not figuring that out somehow. I forgot who else was in on that. I think it was like, for some reason, Baron Davis keeps coming to my mind.
That is correct. It is Baron Davis.
Yeah, I think that would. I think I said that to you, or I wrote it on the Twitter or something, that would have worked. That definitely, they would have figured it out. They would have found a niche for it. They would have found a lane for it, and it definitely would have worked, in my opinion. I don't know. ABG clearly has the funds, so it's all good that they acquired them. What I will say in comparison to what you're saying, I do understand that it's Forever 21. I do understand that it's Aeropostale. So there's a route that this is going to go down for Reebok for me. It's going to continue to, because what you've known about Forever 21 is just stay stagnant. It's still filled up every Saturday at the mall, and girls still going there to buy whatever it is they sell on a regular. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Same thing with Aeropostale. People still, that store will never leave the mall.
Mm-hmm.
I could walk by there every day and nobody could be in there. That store is forever going to be there. That's what this is going to do to Reebok. I don't think this is going to bury them. I think this is just going to keep them so stagnant for so long. I don't think this is a good thing because I don't think that there's going to be an increase in popularity or anything like that.
Yeah,
I don't think they'll be trending because of this, but do I think that this keeps them alive? For sure, because all of those brands right there are just alive.
Yeah,
they just
exist. They just exist. But what good is it to exist if you don't have any real support? You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool to stand on your own too, but like at the end of the day, you got to run it back. You know what I'm saying? So like,
yeah, and I'm not sure standing on their own is going to help them at all because their ideas have just not worked. Like I'm tired of seeing Nerf packs. Like
Nerf pack, Jurassic Park.
That's where this issue is, bro. Like this issue isn't with ABG or who owns them. It's that we keep putting out shit with these kamikaze and like.
Well, I mean, that. I don't know if it's solely Adidas to blame because whenever these entities buy another entity, it's not to say now y'all have to do it the Adidas way. Continue doing it the Reebok way, but we just gonna fund y'all in the way that y'all need support.
So, Adidas should have been a good boss and stepped in and been like, hey.
Well, look, so part of that Adidas deal, part of that Adidas Reebok deal, they also had to buy some other companies. Like Rockport was one of them. They're very popular with the Sperry top sliders. And then they had two other brands. One was like a hockey brand, something I don't know about. So with all that set aside, they inquired all these entities to house under one umbrella to fight only one other entity that only had these little three stranglers over here. Like Cole Haan, Converse, and Hurley. Nike, like who cares? But just nonetheless, it's just like they took all that effort just to lose. You know what I'm saying? Now you've taken a loss and you're gonna stay stagnant. Like you're not gonna bounce back. Like I think the best course of action for Reebok, honestly, would be to look deeper back into their archives and see how they can bring back their retros. And almost like one for one. Yeah, some D Browns. Well, they did the D Browns last year, but they need.
Yeah, I know. It's just, it's like, how much more do you dig back? Like, what else can you dig back and really go get for them? You know what I'm saying? And
I'm sure there's more than just the surface, dog. There's more than what they've been giving us. You know what I'm saying?
I'd love to believe that, but I've seen so many Instapump Furies the last few years and stuff.
Bro, I mean, but why stop there, man? They got DMXs that they can drop. They got Emmett Smiths that they can drop. More EQTs that they can drop. Well, these are all Adidas brand, but Reebok had the DMX 9, so like they can keep coming back with those. There's room for revitalization. There's room for renovation, and I don't think Reebok should be out of the conversation for that. But
I think they're on some like I need to make some new models and they need to go. We need to sign some people.
They tried that. They did the Zig Tech. They did the John Wall thing. They don't have room for new technology. You cannot keep up with the swoosh, bro. You can't even keep up with the three stripes, and y'all are owned.
No, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be technology. It just has to look good, bro. It just needs to look good.
Okay. All right. Well, this is up for another debate because we can do the performance versus lifestyle look type of thing.
When you're this far in a hole, I don't care what it takes to get out.
I feel you. I definitely feel you. Well, we'll carry that conversation on for another day.
Yeah,
absolutely. Let's get on into the next topic. As we saw over this past weekend, we saw LeBron James hook up with his brand new teammate Russell Westbrook. Brody.
Ooh.
They're out there catching buckets, making plays, looking real nice, getting y'all ready for next season. Showtime finna show out.
Shout out Carmelo.
Shout out Melo for also making the squad. But before we see that, of course, we have to see the brand new LeBron James 19. Of course, his 19 signature shoes under the Nike umbrella. We saw the original one with the release of Space Jam: A New Legacy. It was released in a multicolor Toon Squad inspired colorway. This time around, they have it dressed in triple black. Of course, there's no confirmation on any release date or any pricing. But now seeing two colorways of this Are there any other iconic LeBron James colorways that you could not just wait to see on this silhouette? And why is this shoe already better than the LeBron James 13 and 17? Go ahead.
One, because that was the worst LeBron. Two, they should have also left this pair in Toon World. Because that's where they made these, and they should have left them with Don Cheadle and the server and all that, and they should have done spoiler. But yeah, bro. Like these aren't it for me. It's a interesting look. The all black is about as good as it's gonna get for me personally on a basketball shoe like this, and the translucent panels throughout the whole thing up front, it just kind of it's lame to me. I don't like it. I think the back looks exactly like those like 13 models, and man, I can't stand that, bro. Like those like little indentures on the back, like they're supposed to be a heel. It's like supposed to be a heel cut, but it's just really not, to be honest with you. And they do look a little bit more. The mesh tongue it will make better for a basketball shoe, and I like that a lot. How it's very going to be super adjustable, I would assume. But other than that, bro, like it is what it is. You get like the Vapor Max looking sole.
Hate. I think this one's good. I think the 19's better. Man, I'm talking about they took a huge plummet with the 17. That one was really
the 13 was bad. Yeah,
the 13 was bad. We know the 13 to be bad.
So bad.
The ones that were in between that were okay. Of course, the 15, arguably one of the better ones of the higher of the double digit ones. Of the double digit ones, I would say the 15's arguably probably one.
The low is perfect. Yeah, the low is great.
Yeah, the low and the high, and the 10 too. But this 19, I see it having some good potential. I see the 19 having potential. I'd love to see a Dunkman colorway. That's probably one of the more iconic. The Big Bang. I think if they bust out a Big Bang on this 19, that'd be hard. You know what I'm saying?
The one I want to see, because I forgot I didn't answer that for you, but the one colorway they pulled out that I haven't seen again on my LeBron 9s. We need some free gum action.
Oh, that'd be fire. Yes, free
gums. That would be dumb hard. This kind of reminds me of the 9 a bit up front. So that would be I would be down with that. But yeah, a lot of South Beach colorways and stuff come to mind. But
corked, all the corks. What else did they have?
Oh man, yeah, the cork, like the Scooby Doo's and stuff, like
Arbor Classic, Stewie Griffins. Like there's some big notable LeBron James colorways out there, and I'd love to see him be put on newer models. So shout out Nike. Shout out LeBron. Congratulations. 19 is a big one. Can't wait to see what 20 look like, and 21, 22.
Excited to see if he's able to wear these all season next year.
That would be also cool. I would love to see him play these in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Make it. If they don't go to the finals,
everybody got to retire.
Everybody cut. All right.
Everybody
cut. So that is fresh out the box. Up next, we got order confirmed. This is everything that we missed throughout the week.
We got
so starting off light, we got the Jordan Delta 2. This premiered on the 17th via sneakers for $130. The colorway is slated as light smoke gray, which is primarily all the upper, and then total orange, and then finish off with accents of light photo blue. Now the cool thing about I think this campaign it features fellow Houston artist Kimmy's Art. Shout out Kimmy's Art. She actually
shout out Kimmy.
She did a campaign. I think a couple years ago or last year.
Yeah.
She did a campaign last year with Nike ID. That's where you can buy a pair of Air Max 1s that were customized by her. Yeah. So, she's been in the neighborhood before, you know what I'm saying? So here she is again, debuting the Delta 2 from Jordan Brand. This is a major step up from the Delta 1. The Delta 1 had that disgusting Nike swoosh going through it, and then it had like all of this is great with the Delta 2.
They heard you on this one. They heard
me. So, hey, look, I'm going to be honest. Some of these Team Jordans looking real good right now. All right, I'm being that's only because I can go get them. Okay, so I think the Delta 2s look fire. I think they look comfortable, and they're sporty and they're tactical. So what you think about them?
Okay, tactical. I'm with it. I'm with it. Yeah, I don't like this colorway at all. This colorway is bad to me. I don't like that it's orange with. Okay, so what I wish they would have done was either go on the gum sole, either done that gray or done the gum sole orange, where it's because the sole is part gum, part white. Just leave the white parts. Either make the gum, just don't have a gum sole on it. It's not necessary. So, other than that, dope shoe. This gives me like a this colorway in particular gives me big Russell Westbrook vibes with like the orange, blue, and then like the green hang tag right on the front of the shoe. But other than that, I think you're right. I think they're definitely coming along. They've heard us cap all these years on them, just dogged them out on on Nike. So I think they're coming around on the Team Jordans. I think this one is a very durable shoe that you could wear doing a lot of stuff. So I'd like to train in these, to be honest with you. This would be a good like gym shoe, I think, in my opinion. So
something light, something easy, casual.
To
the store.
I'm not about to go run miles in these, but these are a good, like, I'm gonna go lift weight shoe.
That too. Versatility.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I like that. That's a good review. Shout out JB. Go off. Next up we got Nike.
Yes, sir.
Again, here we are. Dunk Low. Last week we reported on the Sail multi camo. This week we have black multi camo, also known as the black oils. So just as you saw last week, a randomized pattern, color blocking, type esque on a all black Dunk Low. That's pretty much the best way I can describe these, y'all. These released today for $100. How you compare these to last week's?
Yes, sir. 2 thumbs up. Yeah. This is what you were supposed to do. So I've never been like I'm gonna wear like full camo pants guy or anything like that. That's just not what I'm trying to do. But these do ride. I do like these. This is a shoe because it's black, in my opinion, with the camo. It's very versatile and can be worn all the time. I feel like, in my opinion, I think you can find a lot of different fits that will go with this shoe. But other than that, bro, yeah, I think it's way better than the other one. And I don't think like the ugly camos stand out as much. So there's one, it's not desert camo because it's got some like black in it, but it's like, oh God, it's like pinkish camo and like a pinkish tan camo. And on one of the side panels, and I'm just not with that particular camo, but it stands out a lot more on the Sail pair. On this pair, it just kind of all blends in because of the black, and it looks like actual camouflage. So, I think these are dope, and I think I mess with these.
Trey said, Nike, you get a 10 out of 10.
No.
No, you do not, Nike.
It's a good shoe.
It is a good shoe. Yes, versatility. Yes, I see that. Year-round access on these, black camouflage, very easy. Jean jacket type thing. Nice, easy transition into beaters for this. This is straight to foot. And I'm scuffing these.
Did you say they were better? You say they're better or worse?
These are better. These are better. These are definitely better.
Tight. So those are good. Those came out today, as we mentioned, for $100. If you got those, you know what to do. Hit us with #CreasedPod so we can feed you on all our platforms. Moving on to our last one in order confirmed. Jump into the 3 stripes again. Mr. Bad Bunny. International superstar.
Yeah. That guy.
This Forum Low buckle just in time for Back to School, which is the name of the shoe. These came out 17th yesterday. You've probably seen raffles for them throughout the week. Adidas confirmed has had their raffle up for a while now. So if you wanted those, you probably got in on them by now. But the all black version of this shoe, it's his first model with Adidas. It continues to roll out whatever colorway he chooses. We've seen a bunch of wild colors. We've seen all pink. We saw the brown mocha one was the first one. So we've seen a bunch of different colorways. So it was only a matter of time before we got the all blacked out pair, which is tight. Other than that, you get like the bungee cord looking shits wrapped around the whole shoe that you can string in the back. It's a cool feature, but it just looks like it's a lot going on. Other than that, you get El Ojo, the eye, embroidered right on the front of the tongue. I think that's one of his signature go-to labels. So I don't think he did too bad. I think it's an all black back to school shoe. So that's interesting. But other than that, it's like, I guess it's like our version of like, because because you used to dog me for saying that I used to always pick black Air Forces when I got my shoes to go back to school, and everybody else would get the white Air Forces when they went back to school.
I got one of each.
Yeah. Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. So like, where was the beef?
I was getting the black pair. That's just what I was getting.
That's
and so yeah, so he's putting out that same kind of energy, I feel like, with this one. So what do you think about it though? You like it?
Yeah, I like the Darth Vader look to it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's coming for strikes. I still think the Mocha Bear is the best. So it doesn't.
I think I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter what he does after that.
Yep.
In my opinion, it's just I just think the Mocha ones were the best. So
I think you're right.
Yeah.
All right.
But congratulations to Bad Bunny and Adidas. Yeah, keep them rolling out, man. Keep the streets with the heat, please.
Yes. I was gonna say some stuff in Spanish, but
no, please.
I ain't got it like that.
You should have checked
that. Shout out to you.
Yeah. All right. Shout out Spanish speaking folk. I love y'all, man. All right. That was order confirmed. Next up, we got tracking order. Is everything to anticipate for the remainder of the week. Not really heavy this week. We're gonna run it down real quick. So we got on the 19th for $130 via your sneakers app. Nike is redebuting the Nike Dunk High 85. This time with the red acid wash. It takes the OG Dunk High shape. They got gray underlays in between red and black acid wash panels with all red swoosh. They have the aged yellowing midsole, which is super popular right now, which I would rather do it on my own. I don't understand why I would pay to buy old stuff. Anyway, and a red outsole, and they have a second colorway currently scheduled for the 28th as well. We'll talk about that one a little bit later.
Know what to do.
What you think about this one, my boy?
So I think the 85 model is interesting. It's a little bit more padding and whatnot, but other than that, I don't have any issue with the actual model. I think it's a pretty cool OG that they continue to bring those back. I do not have a problem with this shoe. I think the only issue I'd have is what you just mentioned, is the unnecessary pre-aging of a shoe like this. I will say on this one, they're going for like a hippie-ish look. You got to be going like a hippie-ish look with this tie-dye red acid wash. So in that sense, the aged, I kind of roll with the aged sense, but other than that, there's not necessarily. I do want to ask you one time, did you see the dude that put his Jordan 4, I forgot what they were, they're like pretty much brand new, in that bucket of like slosh? It was like all brown, because he was trying to pre-age it himself. So he found this concoction of stuff to mix up in this bucket, and he did it himself, and they came out, but like, I was just like, you should have, I got to send you this video. The water he was putting these shoes in, bro, I was like, we just walked down to the bayou and just, if we wanted to do that.
I don't need that type of negativity in my life.
no, I was like, block.
Yeah. I'm reporting that spam. Just like these shoes. These shoes are awful. These shoes are awful. This is like obviously late 80s vibes. You can see it. Hence the year, hence the decade. But you know, this is really bad. This is probably one of those things you keep in the vault. I'm just not, you know what? I think I'm just not keen to the shape of the shoe.
Okay.
I think that's what it comes down to.
It's subtle, but like if you're used to looking at the dunks, then you can, and you've been buying dunks left and right, so you've seen it up close how different it is. So it's definitely not the exact same shoe.
Yeah, I do not care for this shape whatsoever. Thank you, Nike, for helping me save an extra $130.
Wow. All right, we can get into the last one of the day. Miss Aleli May.
So fun.
And the women's Jordan 14 that she got coming out, the Fortune. This one's fire. This one comes out on the 19th for $190. She just does it again, man. She
don't miss.
Kobe in three all the time. Yeah, so she is pulling up. This is the Fortune pair, as I mentioned. This is a light sand suede upper. It's like the hairy suede again across the whole upper, so that's really nice. As always, you get like very luxury with her, and that's what you get on this pair as well. You get the all black tongue, and then I think the highlight on this shoe for me, there's two things on the midsole. Okay,
of course we know. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna get the first one out of the way that you're thinking that I'm thinking. the metallic gold. Okay, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. There's a huge metallic gold plate right in the middle. It looks fantastic, right?
Yeah.
The jade, the green and white jade that surrounds the gold right in the middle of the shoe.
Yeah.
Just chef's kiss. She knocked that one out the park. I mean, what I love about her is that she's done very different things. Like, she is not stuck to have to do this. We were talking about Amma Manir with their quilted inner linings and stuff like that. She is sticking to, like, I'm going to create every shoe as its own piece. And I really mess with that. I mean, not that anybody at Amma Manir is not a true artist, because they are, but this girl here, she is, I mean, this woman here, she is on a whole nother level.
Yeah. She definitely setting the foundation for collaborators in future. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to do a collaboration with Jordan Brand or Nike or Adidas or whoever, Skechers, whoever, you have to pay attention to detail, just like she did with this, man. She really brought out, she dove deeper than just surface, my guy. Like, everything has a meaning to it. You know, she has a Filipino heritage, which she incorporates in this. I think she says through the colors and like the patina and the midsole. Bro, it was so dope. Like, the shoes being honored, so it's being praised so highly. Like, even our local shops here in Houston, Premium Goods, they had a special event for this going down where, you know, they were able to release the shoe early and they catered it straight to women, because that's what Aaliyah May does. You know, she's like, woman first and then everything else after. And she's really holding it down, and she's putting her passion exactly where she needs to put it in the form of these shoes, these 14s. So shout out JB, shout out Aaliyah May.
Beautifully said.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she did the Jordan 1, that multicolored Jordan 1 with the furry tongue. And like, I was upset, bro. Like, I can't have that. And I can't have these 14s either, but you know.
No, they're nice though.
They're very nice.
Nice though.
Shout out her, man. Shout out.
For sure.
Yeah. So that has been episode 59 of the Creased podcast.
Sir.
If you made this portion of the video, that means that we love you. We appreciate you. We could not do this without you. If you haven't already, like, share, subscribe, comment, all of it. Or again, share it one more time. Share it on a different platform. Share with your friends. Tell them to share with 5 of their friends. We appreciate all the support along the way. Just get this in the faces of new people. That way we can entertain them like we do with y'all. Sure, you got anything for the people, man?
I don't think so, man. That was a good episode. I like that one. That was fun.
Yeah, that one was hot. That one was fire.
Yeah.
We will see y'all for episode 60. Not next week. We are off. We are gone. Keep up with us online at Creased Podcast. We'll be on all social media platforms. Specifically IG and TikTok. Follow up with us. We'll hopefully keep up to date. We'd love to chat with y'all. Till then, peace.
Creased Pod hitting the road.
Creased Pod hitting the road. We're officially on tour. Till then, ain't no half stepping around here. We'll catch y'all for episode 60. Peace.
In a Foot Locker near you.
Yes, sir. Oh, damn, I forgot. Okay, there it is.